KFAN.
The Power Hour is live. KFAN.com/watch is where you can find it. It's all thanks to Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. And get ready to rock out with Fury of a Dead Man and special guest Citizen Soldier and Adelita's Way when they bring the party to Treasure Island. Don't miss them when they take the stage at the Island Event Center on Friday, October 25th. Tickets are on sale now. Get yours today at TICasino.com.
Nice job. This is the Evening Rig, and the Steve McQueen's is the name of the song. We play this from time to time, local music on the Power Trip. I like this one a lot. Nice job, guys. And look at you air drumming over there. By the way, never seen anybody play air keyboard until I saw you do it on stage at the room party the other night. I was impressed by it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I air drum. I air bass guitar. I air electric guitar.
All that's average. Your air keyboard was really something. Yeah. You
Sorry, I made your actual keyboardist move out of the way.
You moved him. He had to actually touch the keys. He needed to be playing that, but you moved him so you can play air keyboards. Which I thought was a classy move. Yeah.
It's true.
That's
Rosie,
fun.
you were not at the Rube party because you were seeing Lyle Lovett.
That is true.
How was he?
It was phenomenal. 3 hours nonstop.
What is he,
Sold
Taylor
out.
Swift?
That's just too much.
They had a Taylor Swift suite last night as one of the auction items you could bid on. For 30 people at a suite in Indianapolis for $150,000. Whether somebody bid on it, maybe Wayne can text me or something. We were talking about it at our table.
Yeah.
Kostrowski.
Little Wayne.
Little Wayne.
Did he buy that 30-inch?
100. Now do the math. Sauce, do the math. 30 people, $150,000. How many people?
No, let him do it.
Okay.
So if you have $150,000.
$150,000 it was, and I don't think you could bid like 30 or something. You know what I'm saying? You had to bid $150,000.
Like starting bid.
Yeah, starting bid, yeah.
Right. It wasn't one of those things you could undercut it.
How much would that be per person?
Because somebody was saying, it wouldn't be that bad of a deal. I went,
$5,000 a person?
Probably.
What percent chance are you correct?
100.
God, you're good at this.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hey, good job.
So there you go. I mean,
took me a while,
if you could get enough people, they'd go, yeah, I would do that.
Man, oh, man.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, Lyle was great. Yeah,
Was Julia Roberts there?
No, she was. He's moved on.
Did he play the Dakota? Is that where he played?
No, it's the State.
Oh, no kidding.
He comes back to the
Wow.
State Theater.
All right.
He has a 3-hour show. And his large
show.
band, which is literally the large band, they bus from city to city a lot of times, and very personable, talks a lot, talks to his band members, talks to the audience, loves the city here.
Oh, he does crowd work?
Does crowd
Hey,
work.
Hawk, will you play some Lyle Lovett?
Sure.
If I had a boat.
Great tune.
Yeah. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean.
What would you do if you had a boat? Take it to Big Island and
Set it on the
take
boat.
out the binoculars?
I would not take it to Big Island.
You and Lawyer Lambert had captained that bastard.
We've done that before.
Yeah.
Because Lyle Lovett is the lovely Karen's favorite,
Yes,
can you just
one of the favorites.
describe what she is like at a Lyle Lovett concert?
Well, with certain songs, it's not like it's an audience that stands up
That's him?
I get it now.
Sings along.
Oh,
You're mostly in your seat singing along. She was definitely doing that.
Swaying, maybe back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I'm just going to ask the elephant in the room here. Does she find Lyle Lovett to be attractive, yes or no?
I haven't asked her.
Yeah! Whoa, Gary.
What's your gut say?
I mean, attractive in not
a physical
not in the
sense.
physical, not George Clooney-like, but I think because he's such a... Well, Julia Roberts obviously did for...
That's where I'm going with this.
I know, because
that doesn't make any sense.
No, but he's such a personable guy, and according to everybody that works behind the scenes, one of the nicest
He's got a
entertainers
elephant trunk.
that comes to town.
He has to.
And,
right?
I think his persona is attractive.
Now
for a lot of people.
that Lyle Lovett and Julia Roberts are no longer together,
Right.
give me Hollywood's most mismatched couple in terms of the levels of attraction.
Used to be, well, again, I can't, that's the past. I don't know, Rick Ocasek and what's her name?
Paulina Porskova.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
How about
that was a while ago.
Kate,
I don't know.
Goldie Hawn's daughter, Kate.
Chris Robinson and Kate Hudson.
Yeah, Black Crows.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
That's a good mismatch. That's true.
They canceled on the concert that day, by the way. Never found out why.
Yeah, Yacht Club.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't get in because of the flight bid.
Oh, that
There's
could have been.
plenty of stories,
That
though,
could have
about the
been.
Rube party. I heard it went well.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah, you got
It was a
ripped.
blast.
Oh, I know. I
stood up for you every
Yeah,
moment.
he
No,
did.
you
He did.
lying sack of.
I always have your back, brother.
I know you.
Yeah,
do.
listen to the Hulkster.
Yeah, I encourage the crowd to boo you, Rose.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
did.
Bullying is
got
one thing.
savaged.
I got savaged.
That's
That's
okay,
fine.
buddy.
That's understandable. It's all out of love.
Yeah, of course
Or
it is.
Something like that.
It
Maybe
is.
not.
A little lost.
Barney.
A little lost.
Just saying, I was
heard it
there.
went
I
well.
heard him.
Lieber gave me the report last night, and a few others as well. So I heard all about it.
It was great.
Over under 60 seconds. How much longer than he was required to be there did Common stay?
Oh, I heard the story.
Over or under 60 seconds
Under.
more?
I did not.
Under
I didn't hear the
Because
story.
he said he told me on the air. He said he had a very busy Saturday, so he had golf and whatever. And I heard his car got
Blocked in.
blocked
He
in.
was blocked.
He was not happy about it.
Yeah, because when Common decides to leave, when Chris Hockey decides to leave a party, you don't
Damn
even
right.
know it. He
No,
just
no.
leaves. He
I'm
doesn't
gone.
say
He's
anything to
left
anybody.
parties at his own house.
Oh yeah, he's done. We've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just gone. But
See you later.
Common has to say goodbye to people. But this one was apparently not as he thought it was going to go. So I'll ask him about it today. But
It's fun.
yeah, I heard that. Which is great.
I heard that.
Congrats to everybody and
Hey,
Little B and everybody. So nice
Yeah.
job.
And I was going to say,
Nick Madden,
because
He died.
oh, sorry.
it was 5 years, right? Before between Rube parties. So there was a lot of buildup. There were new listeners that maybe would not have been at the previous one. So I don't know if you want to consider doing it every 5 years, but it was a great turnout and a great time. And Hawk, you were going to say, what now?
I remember.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, no, I remember now. I know, I just had a sports thing. I thought we were transitioning. My fault.
Yeah, we can do Fan 5.
Okay, cool. I'll let me hit the old open here. Builders or remodelers?
It's time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Whoa,
Thank you.
Gary.
Athletic?
None of us, except for maybe Marn.
No, Rosie's athletic.
I used to
He
be.
played tennis against that one lady.
Yeah, Billie Jean King.
Martina Navratilova.
That one, yeah.
Yeah. And Yvonne Lendl. And
Yeah, they
Paul,
have.
your hands up.
Woodhawk.
Who?
All those ladies.
Sure, man.
Chris
well,
Everett now.
Yeah, right.
Here's my partner.
Well, that was a creepy way to say her
Woodhawk.
name.
It was creepy. I'm sorry. It was very. And Dorothy Hamill. Okay, that's my
And-
other
and
crush.
Dorothy
Beavis and
from
Butthead
Dorothy
over there.
Miles.
Hamill, the lady from Wizard of Oz.
I said it.
That her name?
Lame attempt at
No,
humor.
Her name is Dorothy.
You know who Dorothy Hamill is?
Yeah, I was making a joke, but it was
It was
George Carlin.
Is that Mark Hamill's sister? I'm trying.
That would have been funnier.
That would have been funny. What are we talking about now?
I don't know.
The Athletic has the opening of the season before even camp starts. Power rankings in the NFL.
Great.
I love them. Do you care, Saucy?
I do.
Of course you do.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Oh, a question, Hawk. When
Question,
are we
Hawk.
leaving for Cleveland?
I've told you 18
10.
times. We leave next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Next
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah, we're going to get up early in the morning and head out.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, so we will be gone next Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday
Well,
on the show, you and me.
Okay.
But we will call in and broadcast from the studios there in lovely Canton, Ohio.
Oh,
We have an
sweet.
iHeart
So
radio
not
station
Cleveland?
there.
No,
No,
we're not
Canton.
going. Canton. Okay.
Yeah, in Canton.
You're
Okay.
driving, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And
well, I'm not going to let
texting.
you drive.
Will you be taking the Flexercise?
That's right. We're taking the Sexy Flexi.
All right, sweet.
That's a great car.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. It's a 2013, but it's brand new to me.
Wait, all right.
What?
Yeah, now that one, it does look 2013.
Are we
I
leaving after the show on
give you that.
Tuesday?
No, we're leaving before the. We're actually going to get up early and leave before the show. It's okay. I got it all cleared with Abby. You just get in the car and shut up.
Hey, that's what he said to me. We went to Detroit Lakes.
And then he told you got to work your way back.
shut up.
I didn't tell you.
Earn it.
Yeah, you got to earn your way back. That's right. Anyway, Kansas City Chiefs 1, San Francisco 2. Detroit Lions at number 3 in the power rankings. That's way too
Yeah.
high.
No, the Lions are one of the better teams in football.
It should be.
That's
That's
fun.
about right.
That's
Yeah,
fun to have
it
them
is.
good
Baltimore
once in a
Ravens.
while.
Yeah.
It is.
The Lions are a great team.
Ravens are up there.
Texans are at number 4. Ravens at number
Yeah.
5. How about Cleveland Browns at number 6?
Well, that's a
Way
little
too
high.
I would agree.
Way too high.
Way too high.
They're
We're not
just
even,
good defensive.
We're not
promise.
even in the top 10. I hope Watson continues to suck.
Yeah.
Or get hurt.
Oh,
Correct.
Sherlock's best friend. Dallas Cowboys at number 7. That's way too high. They're always overrated.
Well,
Packers at number 8. Way too high.
Yeah, obviously. This should be like 30.
Buffalo Bills at 9 and the Philadelphia Eagles at 10. Where do you think they have your beloved Minnesota Vikings, Roser?
23rd.
Oh, you read it?
No.
Yeah, it's a hell of a guess. 23rd. You nailed it.
No, I have not read it. But I suspect based on, a continuing conversation we'll have today, pretty much every single publication I've seen has the Vikings finishing last in their division. And it's understandable because of the quarterback situation. But I will hearken to go back to I talk about the Bears a lot because I think Caleb Williams is going to have a ton of pressure on him. Well, that ton of, I paused long enough.
You can't pause in front of me. You know that.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm a little wary of the Bears because I think people are a little too high on them because they're thinking everything's going to fall right into place for them. And buyer beware. It's a lot to ask of him to be that consistent that soon. Obviously, Stroud did it a year ago for the most part, but that might be lightning in a bottle.
That offense is loaded though with Chicago.
I'm just saying, be careful of the Bears. It's just that in a way that I wouldn't get too high.
Zach, be careful with the Bears.
Hey, Saucy, you're going to like this.
Thank you.
I'm looking at DraftKings right now.
Love it.
Odds to win the Super Bowl, right? Chiefs are the favorite, Niners are second. So pretty much what Hawk just said.
Rosie's revving up his motorcycle.
The Vikings are 80 to 1.
Yeah.
80 to 1. That's a long shot.
Yeah.
After them are a bunch of teams that are all 100 to 1 or worse.
Okay.
Who is 300 to 1 worst in the NFL?
The New England Patriots.
Carolina Panthers.
The Patriots are 180 to 1. The Panthers are 250 to 1, but they are not last.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
No.
Arizona?
You're going to like this, Sauce.
I'm going to. It's not the Pack.
It ain't the Saints.
No.
Who does he hate?
That's a long list.
L.A., New York.
Seattle. Denver.
Denver.
With butthole eyes.
300.
Yeah, take that, butthole eyes. You idiot. I hate butthole eyes. Rosie, stop revving up
How about that? So, a disastrous season with the Panthers, right? And Bryce Young, and people aren't sure if he's going to work out. Obviously, a big-time make-or-break year for him in year 2. But the Broncos, according to DraftKings,
the Raiders.
Shot.
What are the Raiders? Did you say that?
The Raiders are 100 to 1.
Yeah, they don't have a quarterback.
I'm still trying to figure out the Steelers situation with Justin Fields and Russell Wilson.
Steelers are 50 to 1.
Yeah. Well, because
they're better than the defense. The defense is great.
I'm going to say it, and this is not me being a homer. We're way criminally underrated. I'm telling you, our defense is going to be so good this year.
Because of the quarterback situation. That's why people are going to continue to have them where they are. Until proven otherwise. You can't argue that theory.
The skill position players can make a decent quarterback look good.
But to your point, though, Hugs, and Rosie, and you're humming, they might be out. They will probably be out. They will be without TJ for 4 games, and they will probably be without Addison for 3.
How about
tough start.
Just to make the playoffs on DraftKings, the Vikings are 3 to 1.
Dude, give me all your money. I'm putting it on them.
3 to 1.
I already took them that they wouldn't win the first. I forgot the bet.
What is it? I think you said they were going to go like 1-5 or something.
I did.
The Vikings over under for the year is 6.5.
That's so low.
That's low.
Rosie, that one's going into the ground. I'm sorry, it's my new favorite.
Yeah, really. Did I just do that?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, when you were talking about Chris Everett.
Oh, I was. That was creepy.
Yeah, she just called the judge and asked for a
Marnie, don't agree with me readily. Okay. Stop it.
Oh, no, I need
creepy
okay.
Okay.
Thanks, little John.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go. That's your power rankings in the NFL preseason edition.
I saw a bit yesterday on CBS Sports. I don't have to go through it because I don't remember it because I don't retain information.
Well, this will be great then.
But they have like the top.
Go on.
They rated every spot suitable for a quarterback. The best spots for a quarterback, right? The Vikings were 5th.
I don't know what you just said.
Meaning
Tell me
it's
again.
the best spot for Sam Darnold
for
to
a
be.
Quarterback. They rated the Vikings 5th. Because of the skill players, the running backs, and the offensive line. 5th, that's pretty good.
Well,
that's more to Hawk's point. If the quarterback is decent, they should be better.
Okay, now I get it. So
I don't explain things well.
Best place
I'm
for
the
a
opposite
young
of Gavin.
quarterback to be.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, so no, that's the point.
Yeah.
But what you're saying makes sense though, Corey. If TJ is out for a couple of weeks,
I said
and
that.
Addison's out for a couple. Oh, whoever said it?
Oh my God! Please don't confuse us.
You guys look so much alike.
Oh, my
I know,
God.
You talk a lot. You
We
make the same
don't.
points.
Hang
You
on.
eat the same things.
Hang on.
No, we don't.
Oh boy, today's gonna suck.
Okay. It's not bad being compared to me. I'm pretty cool, man.
Okay.
Rosie.
Oh my gosh, there it is. Lordy.
Hey, Rosie.
Okay.
Rosie, do a little John impression.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Not bad.
I wish we could play "Yeah" by Usher right now.
Yeah, Max.
Oh, here's one more thing for you in sports. Warner Brothers Discovery is trying to secure NBA rights and remain a leading broadcaster of its games. Here's Brian Shook. Oh, never mind. Brian doesn't want to talk to you guys. He hates you.
I'm Brian.
I'm Brian Shook.
Brian.
Yeah,
A statement from Turner Sports said the company matched another offer after the NBA announced competing options. Warner Brothers Discovery didn't provide any other details on the offer. This comes as the NBA reportedly is close to finalizing an 11-year agreement with Disney, NBC, and Amazon Prime Video. I'm Brian Shook.
Okay. But the show itself, of course, the best pregame, postgame show on television will no longer exist after this year.
Yeah,
Barkley's retiring, or so he says. Ernie Johnson wants to remain in Atlanta one way or another. Shaq is, who knows, he's hosting a game show I saw right now.
What's it called, Hawk?
Marijuana and ice cream.
Marijuana and ice cream.
That would be watched.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Our time to shine is now, Zach.
So even if they remain in the NBA broadcast teams, that show will no longer exist as it stands
We'll
right now.
see. I mean, that was a lot of that stuff was said when it was very much looking like this wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
And it still might not happen.
Speaking
I mean,
with
there's
their
still legal stuff to
Barkley
figure out.
could easily change his mind.
Well, Zach,
course.
am I wrong? I heard that the NBA gets to choose now. Since they matched the offer, that the
think they do.
NBA gets to choose if they want.
Like the NBA is like a free agent.
Yeah, like it's either Amazon Prime or they go back to Warner Brothers.
No, because I think part of the reason, like this contract, which they did not include in the new 11-year ones that they went with NBC with and ESPN with, is that Warner Brothers Discovery gets a chance to match, and they are exercising that right. So,
well, that's what I'm saying. Like now that they match, now the NBA, it's up to the NBA to choose if they want Warner Brothers or Amazon.
the way I understand, I think the NBA is going to make that argument, but Warner Brothers Discovery is going to go, this is in our contract. We have the right to match that, and we have the right to continue.
And a restricted free agent.
Correct.
In other words,
Yes.
because if your team matched an offer you got from another team, you have to stay with your team.
Well, they're actually
right.
technically
Okay.
both wrong. I read an article yesterday. I don't really remember it because I don't retain information.
Are you making
And what
fun of
did
me?
your article say?
No. Something about being suitable.
All right.
This is
Relax, everybody.
Corvallis and High Beam and Think About. Good song. That sounds great.
I like this.
Yeah, local artist.
Like you need glow sticks and some ecstasy and call it a Friday night. Headlines next. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Marty, you're on camera. You know that, right?
Get your time off. Put in and join the Power Trip Morning Show and the St. Paul Saints tomorrow for Wednesday at Bernie's. Join the guys and Bernie Lomax himself, Terry Kaiser, this Wednesday for the matinee game between the Saints and the Omaha Storm Chasers. Get your tickets now, including a meet and greet with the guys and a Wednesday at Bernie's t-shirt at saintsgroups.com and use the password Bernie.
Yeah. Let's go.
Rosie, that's tomorrow in studio.
Can you believe
Bernie
it, Rosen?
Lomax
You're
himself,
going to meet Bernie
Terry
tomorrow.
He's going to be here?
He's going to be in studio
Yes,
with
sir.
you tomorrow.
Wow.
He actually requested to be here with you.
That'll be fun. Is tomorrow the big day?
How many times have you seen that
tomorrow's
movie?
Oh, I don't know. 13, 14.
That's not enough, but whatever.
That's okay. It's early.
It's fine.
I used Common's line.
Better than zero.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, who's
How
seen
old
that
is he
movie
now?
0 times? Come
Sauce and
on.
Max.
I've never seen
I know.
it.
I was listening.
You come on.
sorry.
Let's
How old
fix
is
You're going to
that.
watch it tonight.
I'm going to watch it today.
Like 80-ish.
My wife will want to watch it.
Man.
Has she seen it?
I doubt it. But she will want to watch it because she's coming with tomorrow.
Oh,
Is-
good.
Yeah.
Is it a generational thing? You guys are almost the same age, aren't you?
Who, Sauce and I?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, what, 3 years different, 2 years
No,
different?
less than that. How old are you now?
Hi.
47? Hello. Howdy.
How could you have missed Weekend at Bernie's?
Thanks, Hawk. Howdy.
It's
I've never seen it.
Thank you.
She knows
Thank you
that.
for
She
again
understands that part.
She didn't need
establishing
clarification.
that.
She got that.
I'm wondering what.
How'd you miss it?
Nobody likes saying I've never seen it more than Sauce.
Yeah.
I do. I say it a lot.
At least you're honest about it.
Yeah.
Do you remember friends going to it or renting it on VHS? And you being like, I've decided I will not see that movie.
No, I don't. What year did it come out?
Have you seen it?
No,
What
I haven't.
year did it come out?
What year?
Like 87-ish.
I was
Somewhere in that
5.
range.
89.
89, baby.
89.
89
I
was
was
mighty
too busy
fine.
being taken to Major League by my uncle when I was 6.
That is aggressive.
That's
Yep.
like how many
Yep.
times? Because,
Oh, the movie. He took me to that movie, and every other word's the F word.
yeah.
Was it Uncle Pete?
You are?
Oh, of course it was Uncle Pete.
Of course it was Pete Sauce.
Yeah, well, he just felt bad for you because your dad and mom kept putting you out the side of the road.
You put my dad out to pasture.
I'll put him wherever I want him
Wow. Why?
because he's my lover, and partner, and friend.
Okay.
And you're a
smoocher.
turd.
In that order.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Now it's time for headlines.
Okay.
Well, Rosie.
Sauce, have you ever seen the movie I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Yes. Because of who, Hawk?
His
Who's in
name
that
is-
film?
He's Rosie. Did you not say Rosie?
No, he said Sauce.
Oh,
So,
He looked right at me.
did he?
yes, he did
Corn?
say that.
I thought you got confused
I
about who
already
you were
forgot.
again.
You said my name.
Probably. I don't know.
I have, because who's in that, Hawk?
Oh man, what is her name?
Jennifer?
Yeah, Jennifer Love.
Oh, my God.
What did he just say?
Her name is Jennifer Love Hewitt, but
Yes.
for the last 22 years on the show, he has called her something slightly different.
Didn't you hear
He
this?
just whispered it.
Didn't you hear the segment where he was talking about how he wants to watch this chimp show because this lady has massive knockers?
A chimp show?
I don't say things like massive knockers.
No,
I'm
you
classy.
said massive hooters.
Yeah, well, that's classy.
So
Like
another-
one of the chimps?
No, I guess
Okay.
the lady does.
lady
Yeah, the
does.
lady
There's a
does.
human.
She called herself the Dolly Parton of chimpanzees.
So he's in.
Anyway, so remember how they kind of rebooted Scream with like Nev Campbell and Courtney Cox or whatever, but then they brought in like Jenna Ortega. Or whatever. So like they kind of mixed a new group with the old group.
Is that any good?
Yeah, I
Yeah, no
remember
idea.
we play that clip from it all the time.
But I guess they're doing the exact same thing now with I Know What You Did Last Summer. So it sounds like Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. are going to be in the new one, but they're going to have a new cast of younger kids to try to get the young generation to care.
The first one's fine. It's pretty
I
spooky.
mean, it's ridiculous, but
It
but
is,
why-
yeah.
I've seen it 1,000 times. Have
But
you
why-
seen it?
Yes, I have seen it, but you know why? Every scene where she would scream, "We know who you are! Stop doing this to us!" It was raining, and she was in a very small shirt,
And then the camera angle was like an eagle's view.
like he did it.
Right,
Yeah.
straight down the shirt. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. You make me sound so filthy.
You are.
It was an artistic
Yeah,
movie.
I'm an
Whoa.
auteur.
Yeah, you are, all right.
Jennifer Love Hewitt in Can't Hardly Wait. Fantastic movie.
Fantastic.
I'm going to do my Sauce impression. I've never seen Top Gun or the new Top Gun that just came out.
That seems impossible.
Does seem impossible.
That does.
But
You're going to do the voice.
what
You're going
voice?
to do the Sauce impression.
Oh, sorry. I've never seen Top Gun or that new one. Glenn Powell, who's in that new one, says he knows when Top Gun 3 is going to start filming, but so far he's not telling anybody. So they are making a third one. Why not? The last one crushed.
The new Top Gun is better than the first one.
I can say that's probably true.
I haven't
The
seen
new
it.
one is sweet.
The new
That's
one
my
is
bit.
pretty good.
The new one's one of the
It
best
is. It was
films.
very good.
Especially for a sequel.
Right.
Yeah.
Top
And what?
notch.
30 years later?
I saw half the first one with the intention of seeing both, and I got to like some scene, and I
Yeah, you stopped after the volleyball scene.
Yeah, and I never went back.
Yeah. And then you went blind.
Fancy that.
Yeah, now you can't see anymore.
You napped for 2 hours.
Right, yep.
Kobe Bryant's locker from Staples Center is hitting the auction block. It could sell for more than $1 million.
Jeez.
Well, who has it?
I don't know.
Probably Staples
Yeah.
Center. You know what I mean? It's probably like...
And they're donating the money to a charity?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's hope so.
I don't care.
$1 million.
Odd thing to.
Hey, can I ask?
What do you do if you get it?
A quick question.
Can't wait.
This is mostly directed at Marnie because Marnie will know, or Rosie. Corey doesn't know what teams play at this arena.
You can just ask the question.
But
that was a long way to ramp up. Now I want to go first because you say I don't know.
No, you'll know.
You just said Corey won't know.
I meant Hawk.
My God,
we didn't say that.
Now I don't even care.
It doesn't matter. But the Clippers are getting a new spot.
Yeah, that's correct.
Are the Lakers staying at the Staples Center? Is that where they're?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is actually crypto.com arena.
Yeah, Steve Ballmer's built when you say state-of-the-art arena, it's like the Sphere in Vegas. It's the equivalent of the Sphere.
I've heard that, in
Vegas in terms of basketball arenas. I'm sure you can't wait to get there, Marnie.
Powered by CrowdStrike and Microsoft.
Yeah.
Andy's company works for them. Isn't that what he said?
CrowdStrike sounds like a terrible company, right? That sounds like somebody with an evil layer runs CrowdStrike.
It also sounds like an arcade game we played in the 80s.
For sure, like Rampage. You just would go and punch crowds.
Oh, Rampage wailed.
One of the better ones.
Yeah, it was.
Doesn't hold up, though.
You know who loves that movie?
Oh, God.
Hawk. Right?
Me?
Yeah, with The Rock.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That's the one with the big
the lizard?
Yeah, Kong and the lizard and stuff.
Yeah. That's a good movie.
There's no way.
Kind of a tearjerker.
Look, once in a while when you hear a statistic, you realize that it's an average because you see the extremes on both sides. This is one of those surveys where Chris skews the number.
Oh, God.
So it's going to be hard.
I did what to who?
According to new research, the average American spends blank hours per year
getting it all?
Online shopping.
I'm doing it right now.
You literally doing it
I'm buying new Vikings apparel right now.
Of course you are. So take Chris out of this. Average American spends blank hours a year online shopping.
This is a great question. Because I would bet a lot of people only online shop.
Yeah.
Then, of course, there's the opposite.
Never
0 hours.
Do you know anybody who doesn't?
My dad doesn't.
The an older generation that doesn't trust the cyber
shops
community.
For OnlyFans.
That would have. My dad?
Yeah, that would have been funny if Zach said he'd been like, Zach, you should be in the Comedy Hall of Fame.
How do you shop for OnlyFans?
He does say he's always looking for the scuttlebutt.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a euphemism for OnlyFans.
After drinking all that black
how many years did they watch?
Oh, boy.
Wow.
I mean,
remember this show opened? He used the word supplemental. He used the word irrelevant. He used the word, what was the other? You used a third one. And we're like, what's with
diabolical?
All the something like that. And we're like, what's with all the big words? And he's like, what? And now it lasted about 2 hours. I think you took your Limitless pills and they wore off.
Yeah, they wore off pretty
This
quick.
would be cool. What a great film.
I'm going to go the average. I'm going to go with.
Here, let's do it like this. Let me see if I can help you with the math and see how close you get.
Sure.
There's 52 weeks in a year, right?
Correct.
On average, how many hours a week do you online shop?
I'll just say 3 times a month. So I'm going to go 36.
36 hours a year?
Yeah.
Marnie.
That's not bad, Rose.
Yeah, I'm probably more like 50, but if we're going average, I'll take that half. I'll go 25.
I'll go 60.
Yeah, you guys are dancing around it. So it's a little over an hour a week. It's 54 hours per year.
Okay.
So how much does
I think that's what Hawk said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
right.
That
a lot.
seems probably fair.
Yeah.
It does, except it doesn't really account for the people who do 0, because I would think it's very normal to do 50 hours a year of online shopping. But I guess there are people that would do hundreds, of course. So,
100?
okay.
I do.
Yes.
I like it.
Hawks always do.
I'm either all in or
So
all
it
out.
shakes out.
I go
Shakes
about
out.
6 months without buying anything, but then when I start searching for something, I go down the rabbit hole and I'm online for like 8 hours
That's the
consecutively
question.
trying to find what I'm looking for. So
Still haven't found what I'm looking for.
I'm definitely
we
under 54.
order from Amazon multiple times per week. And a lot of times it's just something small. It's this replacement light bulb or whatever.
Yeah, man.
But what a beautiful place that is.
And you know how spoiled I am, Marnes, is now if I go online and I want to buy something and it takes more than 24 hours to get to me, I'm like, screw you guys.
Yeah. Not waiting that long.
What are you doing with your time that you can't get my dishwashing detergent to me now?
Everything is so quick now for most of that stuff. Like they just opened up a new Amazon facility like about 5 minutes from my house, like where the streets have no name still.
Oh, well.
And
thank you, too.
Well, yeah. Does Bono know?
Everything's awesome.
No, no.
Bono, no.
You guys are being real mean to me today.
Bono, no.
Attempt at humor. Swing and a miss.
Bono, no.
Said it. You would tell him he should be in the Smithsonian.
He's clever. I'm going to miss him next week.
Where's he going?
According to a new poll, 1 in 3 Americans, that's about 33%, Sauce.
It's about 33%.
I wasn't going to make
I don't even know who's talking.
Americans say they believe they have an idea that could, quote, one day make them wealthy. Things like a business idea, a blockbuster movie script, or a hot stock tip. Do you believe in your brain you have an idea that's like, I should be rich off of blank?
I do. And I've told you that idea, and you, for the first time in my life, didn't go, well, that's dumb. You were like, that's pretty good, Paul.
I didn't hate the idea at all.
Yeah.
I have no idea if your idea is possible, because I don't understand the logistics and the financial implications of what you were saying, but I like the concept. But
correct.
Can you share it?
Mm-mm.
Well, why? You're never going to do anything with it. It's been like 4 years.
I'm doing something with it.
You are.
Yes. You
Is it
guys
gonna
aren't
come
the
out
only one
this
with a side
century?
hustle. I don't know when this century ends.
Who has a side hustle? It's him. He's got a game.
Whoa.
That's it?
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm
So
not
what's
sharing
happening?
This is my
I'm
side
working on
hustle.
it. I'm working on it.
Right.
I got a guy.
Why can't you tease it? Do you believe it's going to make you wealthy, though? It says these are ideas that can
if
make
it
you
works.
extremely wealthy.
Yeah, if it works.
Is it a tech kind of thing, or is it a
Corey?
new product kind of thing? Like, just what area?
It's a cleaning service idea.
Oh, now we're
very specific.
Candlelizing.
House?
Yes.
That idea is just
no. If it were just you and me, you'd be like, that's pretty good. But now you got to show off to Marnie and Rosie and Zach and Hog's Daddy and Andy and Maxo and Steve and all that.
You sound like a jealous lover.
Well, I am, because I just want Corey and Hawk's attention.
You sound like an easy lover.
Wasn't there an original question attached to this?
Do you believe you have an idea that would make you wealthy if it was just executed?
No. I mean, I have, like everybody else, you probably have ideas that this might work or that, but in terms of being wealthy because of it,
I don't even have an idea.
How about the second one?
Difficult.
Do you have an idea that you believe could be a blockbuster movie script if somebody would just listen?
Oh, man, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I got a couple.
I have that too.
Yeah.
You have that too?
Well, it's not my idea.
Well, then whose idea is it?
No.
So, what is the plot? A handsome young man goes to flight school and makes a best friend, and the friend is killed in the ejection seat, and then he plays volleyball later?
No.
Is that it?
Hey, can I give you a little business advice?
Shut up.
Kind of. Yeah. So you just be the guy behind the scenes when you eventually pitch this idea to investors.
I pitch it to a guy who has the kind of money that could put it together, and he thought it was great.
Right, but what I'm saying is make sure he can put a sentence together, because he's going to have to explain your idea to other people. You know what I'm saying?
If you do the elevator pitch, the guy will hope that it falls to the ground.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, if I get in it might.
Rosie?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear Corey say, do you have an idea? And then Sauce said, yeah, but it's not my idea.
Right.
I didn't hear him say that.
Well, no, in all seriousness, they should make a movie about John Randall's life. That would be a big-time movie.
Whose idea is that?
Rosie agreed. It's his.
Well,
it's his
I mean,
life.
it would be a Netflix type of.
Yeah, but it would be a big deal.
They've done a Football Life, haven't they? Done that with Johnny Randall?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, hey, speaking of that, I don't think we talked about this yet. Speaking of like independent films, how about we thought Minneapolis had a really good chance to land Sundance Film Festival, and then we didn't get it. What the hell happened?
Who ended up getting it?
I don't know. It just said Minneapolis was out.
Oh.
We were eliminated from contention.
That's too bad.
We didn't get a rose. Haul your hands up.
Okay, I know I've said a lot.
Yeah,
And
sure
I know
have.
Huck's mad at me because
I'm
I
not mad
talk
at
too
you.
much.
I'm fascinated by you.
Let me ask you this question.
Sure.
So let's say
Jesus.
You're already lost.
when the Sundance Film Festival was like out and about and people thought like it may come here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then it isn't the Sundance Film Festival. The Sundance Film Festival
Is in Sundance.
is in Sundance, Utah.
Correct.
Right? How can you have a
You
festival?
can't duplicate the
like you're
same
not going to have
thing.
Bonnaroo
Yeah, no.
in Minneapolis.
Well,
You know what I mean? Boom, roasted.
but
They They have a Minneapolis Film Festival right next door.
But they're
They're
trying
moving that to another city.
They're trying to treat it like the NFL's treating the draft. Honestly, they're trying to move it to different cities.
And so Lollapalooza started in Chicago, right?
It started in L.A. actually.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I thought it was Chicago.
No, it was
LA,
it was Perry Farrell's thing first, yeah, and then but now it's exclusively in Chicago. You are correct.
Yeah, so
that's a great point.
That's
a great question.
An accident on my part. That still makes sense, though. You can move stuff.
Woodstock 99 wasn't in Woodstock.
Yeah, and that was the greatest one of all time.
Yeah, that one's
it's well documented.
That documentary is tough to watch.
Yeah, unless you hate good music.
Oh,
it's
tough to watch.
It's fantastic. It's Biscuit planted the flag for freedom in 1999.
I don't remember that part of the documentary.
Did you see the bit yesterday of Rolling Stones ranked the best and the worst album covers of all time? And the worst was Chocolate Water and the Starfish bit.
You're close,
water. Yeah, they ranked that the worst album cover of all time. I'd say they're wrong.
That was not their best album.
No, they just ranked the album cover.
It's still. Chocolate Starfish and the hot dog flavored water was terrible. Oh. Right, $3 bill, y'all, in. Yeah. Significant Other, 1,000 in.
Oh, so good.
Then we can move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they did have their moment.
All right, a couple of birthdays to end on because I think these two are kind of interesting.
Abigail Hockey.
And that one, too.
Happy birthday, Abs.
That one as well. She is slightly younger than Monica Lewinsky.
Wow.
Has a birthday today. See if you guys can do the math. How old is Monica Lewinsky today?
Can't see it.
What?
Nothing.
She's about 50.
55.
That's a real good guess. 50 is a good guess.
Yeah, probably 52.
Right around it. She is 51 years old today. Mm-hmm. Now, here's something. Paul, your hands up. Of course he would.
Yeah, why wouldn't I? Pretty girl.
How many candles would she?
Oh, Rosie.
What did you just say?
Oh, my God.
Did you say something about cigars?
I don't know what he said, but I'm intrigued.
How many candles did she blow out?
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
Wow.
The whole world heard it.
I didn't hear it, but wow.
That's a good line.
All right, I want you to guess this, and then I have a follow-up question. Happy birthday to Woody Harrelson.
Oh, Woody. Well, including all the years he doesn't remember because he was high every single one of those years.
Man, he's got a sweet weed spot in Beverly Hills.
He loves it.
64.
Favorite Woody Harrelson movie?
61.
Well, I'm kind of getting to that in a second. I'll ask
sorry for
follow-up.
jumping on your
63.
63 is correct.
Nice.
63. So, not favorite. That's what I was going to ask. Is a little bit different because I did not grow up with Cheers. I've seen a bunch of episodes of Cheers, but it was kind of ending when I was getting into sitcom age. So, familiar with it, love a handful of episodes, but I'm not a connoisseur of Cheers. So when I think of Woody Harrelson, I think of No Country for Old Men because it's my all-time favorite movie. But I was trying to take that one out of it.
He had a big part in there. He wasn't a big part.
Right. I think the movie I think of second is Kingpin.
It's got to be Kingpin.
Yeah.
That's number one.
The best thing, in my opinion, he's ever been on is the bit with Matthew McConaughey.
True Detective season 1.
That's the best thing he's ever been in.
It's 100%.
He's a 10 out of 10 in that.
And that's fantastic. I'm just saying that my brain goes to Kingpin, though, I think almost immediately.
But the best thing he's ever been in is that.
True Detective.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's a 10 out of 10.
Man, what's that lady's name?
Alexandra Daddario.
Oh, man.
In True Detective?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a scene in there.
Whoa,
nude
mama.
as nude could be, don't you know?
I watched
The
that.
series was
It's weird how that didn't stick with you, but the rest of us have it burned
I'm
into our brains.
thinking about the plot of that movie.
She's the
or
gal
that series.
She's the younger gal that Woody Harrelson's hooking up with.
On the couch?
Yeah, on the couch.
When he just kind of sits there.
All right.
Wasn't me.
I think when button bar. Thanks,
Shaggy over there.
Hasn't happened to me yet.
I think when that came out, you guys talked about it for a week straight. That scene.
I called my dad to tell him about it from time to time these days.
Yeah. He was in a porta potty waiting.
Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Why do you do it? My dad doesn't sit in porta potties. My God.
You know, like Batman has, like a bookshelf, and then you push a button, and then like the door opens. I wonder if your dad's secret lair is.
Yeah. Rosie, don't giggle at that.
I want one of those in my house. I want a secret
porta
layer.
potty?
No, I want a.
I had one in my yard for a while.
That is true.
Yeah,
No, not the porta potty. I want the hidden
secret
layer.
room.
Yeah, I want like a bookshelf where you push a button or you pull on a book and then a door opens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
What
care.
would be back there?
I don't care if it's a dungeon to torture people or if it literally is just what I would normally be doing, just like a place to watch poker and maybe free Raising Canes. Like, I don't even really care. I just want that secret room.
One of the
Life
houses
goals.
Kelly and I looked at a year ago, the main bedroom was behind a bookshelf that you pressed on. It was sweet.
That's weird, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so you could do some messed up stuff in there.
It was
Stuff
cool.
went on
It was
in
cool.
there.
Yeah.
I'd be laying there every night thinking that I was never going to get out of there.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
You know what I mean?
Rosie.
I just was looking up all his movies. Natural Born Killers.
Yeah.
That was
I've never
Disturbing.
seen it. I've never seen it.
very disturbing.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a good film.
Indecent Proposal.
Well, wasn't he
Pretty good.
Larry Flint.
the guy, the
Yeah,
magazine that
correct.
Hawk's dad thinks is not cool enough?
What is going on with my dad? What is it all of a sudden? End of the show.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's in a lot of good movies. Good actor.
Yes,
Who would have
my
guessed
dad
that Woody from Cheers was
I
going to end
know.
up being a
Cheers is such a great
behemoth
show.
for 40
So
years.
good.
He's awesome. Man, and that scene with Javier Bardem in No Country where Woody
How
knows it's over, but he just...
He's sweating internally, and it's just so uncomfortable.
What did I just see him on? He was on an interview, and they asked him about that scene, and he said he was filming a different movie at the same time.
Was he really?
And it was he said it was, he didn't mention what movie it was, said the other movie was terrible. And so he would fly from that set to New Mexico to be on the set of that, from this terrible movie to go do that scene. And he talked about the dichotomy of trying to do those two things.
And wasn't that the
he on with
wasn't that the
Howard?
same was that the same scene where him and Javier Bardem had like written the script a little bit differently, wanted the words to be different, and then the Coen brothers were like, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna keep it exactly the same.
Yes.
You keep cutting out.
No,
Is
it's
it
not.
just
It's
me?
the entire board. It's the entire everything that exists.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what's
something
going on.
happened
happened a couple
earlier,
times.
too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
happened twice. Yeah,
Somebody spilling it?
somebody spilling it.
Always possible. Marnes, we'll see you again on Friday. Your initials matchup.
Be pumped.
You got to do this. You can do this. Advance to
Put the
round
pressure
2.
on though.
You're the
I
8th
wanna
seed.
win so
You have
bad.
a ton of points this year. You can do it.
Okay.
$70,000 on the line on Friday.
Let's go.
Not for you, for somebody else. Rosie, we'll see you tomorrow with
Yes, sir.
Bernie himself.
I can't believe it.
Terry Kaiser.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
Bernie freaking Lomax on the Power Trip Morning Show. Dreams do come true. I just need 2 more wishes if I find a genie. Pretty sweet. And then Wednesday at Bernie's. Tomorrow at CHS Field. It's going to be sweet. 9 to noon is next.
Today.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba Dabba. Happy birthday. Love you.
KFAN Total Traffic.